Welcome back to our Total Drama Character Elimination World Tour Rundown. Last time, we saw our Season 1 and 2 contestants walk down the red carpet for the rundown party.
Now, for our next part, we are going to show you guys how 7 of these guys got on the show via camera recordings. Before we do that, let's recap what happened so far.
Our first destination was Paris, France, where the 3 teams were formed. The first challenge was to climb to the top of the tower.
Team Victory lost thanks to Ak, who was playing with his phone the whole challenge. Ak found an immunity idol on the ground. Afterwards, his votes didn't count, sending James home.
We then landed in Japan, where Kuroko from Reality, Maguro from Amazon, and Bob from Victory had to translate a sentence in Japanese. Needless to say, Bob only spoke Mexican. He did worst when he tried to save himself. He only came up with a sentence of Spanish, and I had to deport him from the show.
Then, we landed in Cambodia, where Ak and Elisa joined Team Reality, and even Kelsey joined Team Amazon. The challenge was to tame a giant panda.
Adam was taken to the hospital in critical condition after he didn't know what he was doing. He tried to give the panda a purple nurple, and the panda mauled Adam to near death. Next we landed in China, where the teams had to race through the Great Wall of China. Team Reality lost Amber, who failed to go ahead the teams, costing her the game.
Later we landed in the Pearl Islands, where even Morgan from different teams had to find an old capsule. Morgan found it first, and Eve blew it for her team, giving her the boot.
We then landed in New York, where things didn't turn out good, as Paris stole money from the bank, getting all of us arrested. That's what got Paris sent packing.
We were also in Sydney Australian Correctional Facility, where we did a Battle of the Sexes challenge. The boys and girls had to clean the restrooms. The girls won, and the boys showed Jimmy the door after a 4-1 vote.
We were released and we flew to Finland, where the contestants were merged. They also had to stay in each sauna. Maguro won the first immunity challenge, and Leon tried to soak himself with Zim's sweat, giving himself the drop of shame. After that, we landed in beautiful Dubai, where the contestants had to clean the windows up with their bodies. Kuroko did a pretty good job and won immunity, and Elisa did terrible, which got her skydiving home.
We then landed in London, England, where the contestants had to find 3 captured hostages, containing an eliminated contestant. Anna, Rusty, and Maguro found Amber, and she got to stay, while the rest found Eve and Jimmy, which they didn't get there in time. In the end, Ak had the most votes and he lost. He also took a chopper home with him.
Later, our plane broke down and we landed in Jamaica, where the next challenge was to stand on a triangle the longest. Zim won immunity, and gave Joyce the pink slip. Finally, we took a boat to the Caribbean islands, where the remaining 8 had to do a regatta around the island. Amber crossed the finish in time after a wipeout, and Maguro was eliminated after crossing the finish.
Okay, now let's show those 7 audition tapes. Roll it.
So the audition sheet says to list my best qualities, but there's so many to choose from. I'm cute and I'm smart, and I can get along with everyone well, even nerds. I love camping, even though I've never gone to one before. I've been a pretty girl for my grade school, even the one that I went to that is private. And I'm bilingual, so I can speak fluid British and Latin American. There's a lot of beautiful obstacles for me to win the $1 billion. I'm Anna, and you should pick me.
I think being a contestant on Total Drama would be a new step towards ruling the earth, and also making friends and alliances. I don't socialize much, but I am an alien. People might be saying, "You're a green goblin, where is your leader?" whatever. To that, I say, no, you haven't seen anyone different like me. I am an Urkan alien. We need a new word for how alien I am. I've been planning that all year, but my robot always gets on my nerves every time. Just choose me, and I'll make it worth your whiles, producers.
What you need on this show is the brains, brawn, and beauty, and I'm your man. That's right. I would definitely make a great Total Drama contestant. I'm a blue-collar man. I can solve problems and put them into action. I won 30 heavyweight divisions this past year, and if you pick me, I'll show you how much buff I got.
Okay Morgan, we're rolling. Show them what you got, babe.
Okay, here it goes. Okay, I know I suck, but I am a real friend and a fair player. If you pick me, I promise to win with integrity, or lead with my head held high.
I wanna be on Total Drama because I wanna meet other teens that live outside my home that go to indie theaters and wear cool glasses. Every Sunday morning, the town dogs drive up and down the main street cheering for the soccer team and to go to church. If I get on the show, I hope I don't get voted off by a nerd. But I'm not taking any risks.
Hey, I am Kuroko. You may not know me but you will. Because I am going places. I am full of surprises. Trust me. I got this one in the back.
Hi, I am Amber. As you know, I am auditioning for season 2 of Total Drama, and if you pick me, I promise to conduct myself with integrity, honor, and help those in need. That's all. Now, I'd better go and train for season 2.
Well, that's all for part 2 of the rundown. See you in part 3 for the auditions.